Chipotle. Because then alright. Kyle's on his rusty dusty computer. I'm on my nice
I'm
new
counting 10
expensive
seconds.
computer.
11, 12.
Okay, stop. We're each gonna do our top 10, and then at the end of the season, hopefully, maybe on the 30th or so, we're gonna do our top 10 again. Because as you may or might not know, we are going to be, watching all the classic movies this season, like the slashers and pretty much all the classic horror movies. So we'll see how it differs after watching those. But for now, we can do our top 10.
Subjects?
Is your
Spook season subject?
maybe
Spook season sessions? Spook season study?
maybe okay? I'm gonna do my number 10. My number oh frick, how do you spell that?
Small talk?
Okay, Kyle, that's enough. Alright, my number 10 is going to be Frankenweenie, which is a movie. And
Well,
in I think 2012. Yeah, 2012. It's directed by Tim Burton, of course.
is Stick
Winona
Figure
Ryder.
movie directed?
Well, yeah.
Or is the screenplay literally how it is?
Well, directors don't always just they do a lot of things. Winona Ryder. Who does Winona Ryder playing this? She plays.
Probably the mom? Is there a mom?
No, that's Catherine. Oh wait, no. Oh,
Yeah,
dude,
probably the
people
mom.
people play different characters. Holy crap. She plays Elsa Van Helsing. I don't know who that is or what. We haven't seen in a long time. I don't know why we're doing a ranking without seeing these recently. It's basically just rating.
Well, because we're gonna do it
yeah,
again at the end.
we'll be rating them off our memories of it. Basically, Frankenweenie is number 10 because it's about this. It's first of all, it's Tim Burton. We can't go wrong with Tim Burton and Halloween, so that's number 10. Obviously, obviously that's on the list. Frankenweenie is about a dog that gets run over. It's basically the story of Frankenstein, but it's a dog and it's a kid.
And the
Kind
kid
of.
is like Frankenstein.
Yeah, and then these other kids start doing the same thing and bringing back their like dead pets, and then they go crazy and stuff. It's really, I like the vibe of it. It's really it's in black and white, which is cool. And wait, who plays Martin Short? I thought Johnny Depp plays it. It's a very
No, that was Corpse Bride.
yeah, of course, right. Yeah, it's not that memorable. It's pretty short, but it gives a good Halloween vibe.
Okay, are we gonna do alternating?
Yes, alternating.
Okay, number 10 obviously goes to Halloween.
The new
But
one?
the new one, the 2018 one, because I don't know why everyone thinks that the old Halloween is so good. But it's just, I don't know, maybe it's just the nostalgia for other people, but I found this one way more entertaining than that one. That one's kind of just repetitive, and it's not as tensionous. This one is just, this is the first Halloween movie I ever watched. I watched this one before I even watched the old Halloween, but I enjoyed it so much more than the old one.
Got 79 Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, I'm surprised. It got like 250 million in the box office, which I don't know if that's that much. But I don't know if I like the like, what are they called where they interview those interviewers, whatever they are. I don't know. I don't like that part of the storyline, but everything else
Yeah, and they
is
get
really
like
good.
killed in the bathroom or something at a rest stop.
Yeah, and that that was ridiculous, but yeah, it's just a really scary, really high quality horror movie. So that's why it's number 10.
Number 9 is another. I think I looked it up last time. Paranorman isn't Tim Burton. I don't think so.
Really?
I think he might have produced it, but yeah, it's not. Oren Pelly.
Who's this?
Oh no, that's Paranormal Activity. What the heck? Paranorman director. It's Chris Butler and Sam Fell. So I'm
It
still right.
doesn't. It has a lot of graphic. It has a lot of CGI in it too.
Yeah, it's not all it's not all stick figure, but it's I still really don't. I think you can see dead people. I think
Yeah.
it's and then he starts helping them. It's basically Sixth Sense, but like a kid, still a kid in Sixth Sense, but like he has have had that. It's he's the main character. Let me see here. A misunderstood boy takes on ghost zombies and grown-ups to save his town from a century-old curse. Yeah, there's a curse, and yeah, it's I don't remember that much. It's not a musical compared, like um, like other stick figure. Some like Nightmare Before Christmas, Corpse Bride. They're all mostly musicals. This one isn't, as well as
Corpse
Frankenweenie.
Corpse Bride music was not it
There's
at all.
only one. I'll talk about that, but
Oh, you better not have it on the list.
do I?
Oh
Oh
no.
no, I don't. But here, then I'll say it. There was only one that kind of is really good. It's the one where the skeleton sings at the start. That one I
Oh
kind
yeah.
of memorable. It kind of gets stuck in your head, but then you don't remember it a month later or a day. Um, yeah, it's just this. I also really like this because the cinematography in this is great. I remember it's very nice and it doesn't feel like a stick figure when it's a stick figure, which is probably good of it. And that was also 2012. So they both came out in the same year. That's weird.
Okay, my number 9 is Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, the newer movie
2019.
from last year. Yeah, I don't think there's an actual movie about it except
Maybe
this one.
not.
Um, but this one, I didn't expect it to be so good, and I don't remember the reviews. I forgot what it got. I don't think it was loved, but I thought it was such a perfect tone and stuff. Um, and it was perfect for how what is that? The girl, uh, is it the one that she's looking for her toe? What is that one?
Is it the one that's like really big and like
No,
fat?
no, no, no. That's the like hugger. The like one that um
Oh, that one was terrifying. Yeah,
yeah, that
she's
walks
looking
up.
for her toe.
That
Yeah.
was the exactly how I imagined her in the books, and it was so creepy. Um,
The first one with the spiders and the pimple was just kind of dumb.
I that was
Yeah,
that
what the
was oh
heck?
I couldn't I it was hard to watch it in the movie because it was creepy. Also, the scarecrow, I love how they incorporated all of them. Although the CGI zombie thing I hated that. I was like, there's no
Yeah.
they didn't need CGI because everything else was prosthetics and stuff.
Dean Norris was in it. I think he was a police officer, I think.
Uh,
Uh Roy Nicholas.
Also, the guy who plays Chuck, he was, but Dean Norris was
He's
no,
he plays
He's a dad. That's what it was. He's
no deputy. He's a
the
deputy.
main character's dad.
Was the main character's dad a cop?
He was like an oil. He was like a uh. He was fixing his car. Was it the
No, he was a cop. Remember in like the jail, and the he gets
what?
attacked. It says deputy.
Yeah, I remember the cop. I didn't think that was him. I thought that was
He's
maybe
a
that was
cop.
Gil.
He's literally a cop and everything. Holy frick, that's
No,
a
Gil Billows was police chief. Dean Norris was Roy Nicholas. Anyways,
yeah. Roy Nicholas. It said deputy. Oh, 78%.
yeah, so I just really love the feel of it and how creepy it was. The ending was kind of just like, all right, that doesn't seal it off pretty well, um,
Yeah,
but I'm
those are
glad that they're gonna
weird.
make more
Those
and
are
gonna
weird,
have more.
and they're gonna do more for the other books.
Well, yeah, because did you remember? Do you remember the end?
No, I've only
Chuck
seen it once in the theater.
Chuck was still missing, and they're going to find him.
That's right. Yeah, he was. Yeah, and that was weird. Um, yeah. Okay, wait, that was your number 9 or 8? Yeah, that
Um,
was no, that was your 9.
9.
Um, my number 8 is It Chapter 2, which we have just watched this. I watched it like 2 years ago. Oh my god, 2 weeks ago, and then
That was
just
not.
watched this like 2 days ago.
Oh.
Like watched it again. I watched it like 2 weeks ago and then watched it again. So I've probably seen this movie over like 6 times. Let's see what it got on Rotten Tomatoes.
Like
I kind
90.
of like this one. The first one is like I like this one because it's more like the book, even though the old one is supposed to be like the half of the book basically. It got 63. Wow, I didn't think so, man. But it's a lot like the book. Since I read the book, I liked all the kind of fan service. Obviously fan service because it's supposed to be like the book. And there were some things that weren't like the book, kind of threw me off, but all in all, it was I really liked it.
The world.
He was definitely
The pancake.
yeah. I like the he was definitely a lot scarier, like the clown house when he's hitting his face against the wall. That was terrifying. And then the end was amazing because it was exactly how I pictured it in the book. So it kind of, that's probably why it's on my top 10. And in the first one isn't, but the acting is amazing. They act exactly like their kid counterpart. They look
It's also
exactly. The casting is beautiful, and dude,
it's also really really funny.
yeah, Richie and Eddie are the carry the whole movie in comedic relief because it's hilarious. But yeah, that's my because we went to did we saw we saw this one too in theaters, and it came out in September, so we're near.
Yeah, like within like the first day or something.
Yeah. All right, that's my number 8.
Okay. Number 8 is Monster House. We have that on disc, don't we?
Yeah, I bought it as well as World War Z like 3 years ago.
But I remember this. It's so. It's such a weird, because it's like one of the first. What from what I heard, it's like one of the first. Oh no. Hold up. Nope.
75% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh.
Dude,
Okay.
it got almost as much as It Chapter 2.
Well, because it's so good. It's like, it's weird because I heard that it was like one of the first like motion capture movies and face captured, so that's why it's kind of like
It was
creepy whenever
mocap?
like. Yeah, do you remember the freaking the movement is so like weird and slow?
Yeah, cause
Um,
Jim Carrey does the old man, right? Doesn't Jim Carrey
yeah, I think so. Yeah.
someone?
Um, hold on. But yeah, they use it was something about that made it kind of weird looking, but I kind of like that, and so I just remember I barely remember much about this, but I remember how funny it is, and it has like
Oh,
a good feel to it. It's not like too
Steve Buscemi.
kiddish.
Steve
What?
Buscemi.
Steve? Oh, Steve. That's right. Um, and it has like a really good completing ending. Also, the animation is really satisfying to watch, especially the end.
That monster house, dude. At the
Yeah,
end,
that's
whenever
literally it spoiled the end, but
it's a
yeah,
good
that
twist too. Has a good twist in it.
yeah, it was yeah. I guess it's a twist, but yeah, basically that's why it has to be on there because of how like classic it is.
The fun,
Classic.
the funny thing about it is it came out in July 21st of 2006.
2006.
Yeah, July 21st. It came
Oh,
out.
they wanted to get it out, I guess.
I don't know why. They should have, because it's supposed to be on Halloween, but maybe they had some other movies. What was it made by? Who directed? Gil Kinnan. Who made?
What's the company? What's the producers?
Yeah, whatever. I can't tell. It's also 1 hour and 30 minutes. The stick figures and the animations are like short, even though it feels like it's long. All right. Number 7 is The Shining, the classic.
Oh,
Um,
you know what? Never mind. I was gonna say I probably should have added it, but like I
1980.
think everything on my list is better than.
It got 84%, the highest of all the ones that we said before. It got 84%. I really like this because it also gives me kind of nostalgia because I watched this whenever I turned 13, right?
12. It
12?
was whenever we started a YouTube
Yeah,
channel.
it gives me nostalgia because it was on our birthday, and we watched it for the first time, and then we made a parody, and then started our first YouTube channel and put the parody on that, and then it grew from there. If you want to go watch, um,
Promo.
Cinema Twins, selfless plug.
Cinema Twins.
Um, if you want to go check out, it's basically what started it, but
Ew, what happened to your voice?
bro, I got some
Demon?
spit bubble.
It's basically what.
It got a 93% audience score. Honestly, the best part, the mom is okay acting. Probably like whenever the best acting she does is whenever she was like worked 83 times or whatever when they did that scene. That's the best acting because she was actually feeling like that. But Jack, Mike
Nicholson.
Jack Nicholson. His name
Jack
is the
Nicholson.
same. Yeah, Jack Nicholson. Um, he he's the literally the I think I don't want to say, but I think he's like the best horror actor. Like it's
What about
he,
Heath Ledger? Well, he's not. I
but
mean,
it's I'm saying like horror classic slasher. All the rest of the horror classic slasher, they're all like
cringy.
under a mask or like cringy or what's the word like that word,
Hmm.
and it's it wouldn't be as good if he didn't do that well. Doctor Sleep, which came out last 2 years ago, which is a sequel, it's fine. It kind of ruins this one a little bit because it like follows the kid, but it's also going off of the book, so who knows? But it's definitely I've got two Stephen King. I might have more than two. I got two Stephen Kings on my list, which is should that's it's a good thing.
I don't think I have. No, I don't have any. Well, because they're most of them are just really scary. They're not like Halloweeny, which leads to number 7, which is
Frankenweenie.
Frankenweenie. Um, but this one I haven't watched in so long. Probably not even last year. I don't think I watched it. But I remember
It's
this
not
one is
on
like
anything.
it is on now. Everything I have on this list is accessible,
Oh really?
especially on my like 31 days. Like I'm gonna watch a scary movie every day, and I have it all set up. All of those are um uh, accessible. Yeah, I think Frankenweenie is on like HBO or Stars or something.
Mm. Until October, and they're gonna be all taken off.
Um, yeah. So, but basically, Frankenweenie is like it has a really. It's I remember. Yeah, it's like black and white. I think the flames at the end aren't. I think that was the only thing that was colored or something. But
On the windmill thing.
yeah, I think that's. I don't. I barely remember. But it's so like I don't know how to put it. It's not like Nightmare Before Christmas or Coraline.
It's
It's
so
more.
sad too. It's so
It's more.
depressing.
Somehow it's more happy than those. I think out of all of them, Coraline is the most depressing because of how like
Dude, Frankenweenie,
effed
a
up.
dog dies. He
Yeah,
gets
but he
freaking hit
comes
by
back to life.
and then
He
dies
comes.
again and then comes back to life
Yeah,
again.
it's happy ending. Coraline has a happy ending, um,
We'll get to that.
but yeah, but the stick figure job, whoever the people who did that, they did amazing with it, and they made the people talking. They made it more, I guess, realistic, and it felt more like an actual movie. I would like to see that in live action, though. That would be cool. And the like sound design I remember is really good.
Franken
But
live action.
I feel like that's just like a must watch more than even Frankenstein back in like 1950, wherever whenever that movie
That
was made.
that movie with oh, I forgot, it was, I think it was
It
Johnny
was a
Depp. That was actually
celebrity.
a good Frankenstein. It was like very actiony or something.
Oh, the I Frankenstein.
Yeah, that one's really good. I
I
like that
fell
one.
asleep during that one. I
Yeah,
think it was. I don't remember.
yeah, that was fun. Um, for my number six. Wow, number six already. My number six is a movie that I just watched for the first time last year. Is Hocus Pocus, and it is also thought as the most iconic and best Halloween movie. Apparently, because when you look up Halloween movie, that comes up. There's 3 aisles full of Hocus Pocus, witch dress, cosmetic, belly costume things,
It's
and
the
Spirit
biggest thing.
Halloween. It's insane. And I just watched it for the first time last October. Um, but yeah, I really like it. It kind of had that Night Before Christmas feel, and then a lot of Halloween. It had some nice
It's probably
Halloweens.
the most Halloweeny feel.
Yeah, I remember watching. I was like, why haven't I watched this before?
It
Because it,
feels like something that we would watch every year, more than Nightmare Before Christmas,
yeah,
and we just didn't.
I I kind of want to watch it at the start of the year to kind of get me. It kind of gets you in the Halloween spirit. And I kind of want to do that even though it's August. But I really like. Let me see how much. I really like this one.
I put all the best, like most nostalgic ones at the end, and put all scary,
Yeah.
the scariest ones at the start.
Oh my god.
What?
Guess how much on the like critic Rotten Tomato?
98%.
34.
Huh?
And then the audience scored it 71.
Oh,
So
well,
the
that makes more
critics
sense.
really hated it. I think it
The
was just
critics are never
they're
trust Rotten
dumb.
Tomatoes.
They're weird. They don't like weird stuff like in game or what did in game get? In game got a
Endgame
lot.
like
But
90.
if I remember the that one, the blonde-haired one, that reminds me of Phoebe from Friends, or
Oh
Phoebe
yeah.
reminds me of since I watched this first, and it's like, even though it's kind of dark, like doesn't she she
The kid
tries,
literally dies.
yeah, and she like imprisons a kid as a cat for a long
Well, yeah,
time.
that boy, her brother. I
Yeah.
think she like eats, like makes her into stew or something.
Yeah,
I could be wrong. And then turns the brother into like a cat.
but
And
it's
then what is that
also
old dude, that like zombie dude?
Billy.
Yeah, what happened to him?
he he helps him. He was like a bad guy, and then he's like a lot like Edward Scissorhands, Billy.
Oh yeah, because he couldn't talk that whole time.
Billy Hocus Pocus. Wow, that's like literally the first thing that comes up. Billy Butcherson, and
Butcherson.
he has like he has his mouth like
Yeah,
sewed
because
shut.
he probably the whole time he was probably like, "Hey,
And
I'm
then
not trying to
I think
hurt
at
you."
the end he gets like put back. We haven't seen it
Yeah,
in
he
a time.
gets.
We don't know that much. But yeah, that's, I have it that high. I feel like it's gonna go higher once I see it again, or hopefully not go lower. But yeah, number six, Hocus Pocus.
Okay, my number six is the Adams Family, and I don't know.
Which
I
one?
think it's the second one that I mean.
The live action?
The live action.
Yeah, that's the one on
Um,
Netflix.
not the second one. The first one's on Netflix, unless they're both on Netflix.
I
Um,
What
but I
is this
remember
one
the
called?
first. The what?
What is this? What is the one you're talking about called?
Oh wait, wasn't it
Family
called like
Values.
Adam's Family Values?
I think
That's the
Family
one.
is the second one.
Is the Family Values with the? Is the first one
It's
with
with,
the bald dude?
yeah, the first one is with
Okay, then that one. Chester, Uncle
yeah.
Chester. That's the
So
best one.
one is where
No, that's the
Wednesday
animation.
goes to the to like the the camp and then meets like a kid.
Oh no, wait.
Yeah.
Is it? No, maybe that
Yeah, the
was
second one.
Family Values. Maybe
Family
that because
Values is the second one, and they have a kid. Yeah, they have a kid, and uh,
they're
and
always trying to kill it.
Wednesday goes to camp, and then
And that girl, that her Uncle Chester's mom. Is it
no,
Chester?
yeah, in the mom, yeah,
Uncle.
yeah, the
It's not
first,
Chester.
yeah, this is the first Fester.
Fester.
Um,
That's it.
yeah, there's the first one, and then Adam's Family Values is the second one.
But yeah, the first Adams Family. I don't know when we first started watching it, but I remember it has like really good comedy, like dark comedy, and uh, I like how there's two. It's weird looking at Adam's Family because it has two D's, and I'm like, wait, hold up. Um, but I feel like they could have easily screwed up the entire franchise by doing a terrible live action. Um,
64%. It's not bad.
yeah, but they did it so well, in my opinion. And they literally nailed exactly what it was supposed to feel like. So maybe I think they had. What if they had like the old script writers for
Maybe.
the TV show?
I remember a line. I'm pretty sure it's from the first one where Wednesday is like, I always remember. I don't know why, but Wednesday was like, can you pass to
Yeah,
Uncle Pastor? Can you pass the eyeballs or whatever? And and the mom is like, um,
Wednesday.
manners or Wednesday, man,
No,
something.
it's like, what do you say?
Yeah, what do you say? And he's like,
Pass me in.
pass me it now. It's
Yeah,
so hilarious.
it's like rhetorical humor, not rhetorical,
Ironic.
ironic humor, and that's probably the best part about it. And it also has really good, the house has a really good.
Music.
It makes sense.
Hmm.
That doesn't make sense. Okay.
Um, my number 5 is Beetlejuice. Um, this is also really nostalgic. Pretty much all the rest is gonna be nostalgic. Um, I think we also watched this on our birthday like 5 years ago. This is with, of course, I totally remember the name. Michael Keaton, Michael Keaton, Winona Ryder, Alec Baldwin. Um, let's see how much. I remember this one because it's so colorful. I remember it being so like vibrant and like fast and quick and funny, but it's also kind of dark too because like literally at the start
They did.
they die, and then it's another thing where a kid sees a ghost and he tries to scare off the haunted house. It's basically like Paranormal Activity, but from the ghost's perspective. um,
What's that movie where they're dead the whole time and they think there's ghosts,
oh,
but
the
they're
others,
actually ghosts. Yeah,
the
the others,
others.
it's like that.
Um, 84%, of course. I like it. They could have just made it so that they're just terrorizing the people in the house, but they made it even better because they added a character that they're not the only antagonist. The antagonists have an antagonist, um, which really makes it a lot more fun, and it's not as dull as it might have been. Um, and then of course Michael Keaton, definitely one of the best actors,
And the
destroys.
mom and the mom from
Oh,
Home
Home
Alone,
Alone, right? Yeah,
and
and then
Dottie,
that
and the 30 Rock guy.
yeah,
Uh,
Alec Baldwin.
yeah.
They in that scene, it's also the most memorable is whenever they all start dancing, or like they make them dance somehow.
What
It's
is
kind
that
of
song?
um,
It was
it's very
uh uh it's not Lollipop. It's like it's like that Spanish song. Uh
oh, Shake Sonora, Shake
yeah,
Sonora.
shake Sonora.
I really like this one a lot because it's really nostalgic and really well acted.
Okay.
We gotta go quick. It's almost been
Okay.
like hour.
Number 5, Ghostbusters. I bet you didn't put it on there, did you?
What?
What? What are you
Oh, I
saying?
missed number 4. Frick. No wonder. It looked
What?
short.
Number 4.
Yeah, I didn't even put a number 4.
Oh. What, did you put Ghostbusters on there at all?
No,
Okay,
it's
buddy.
trash.
Well, this one is probably the second most like Halloweeny. It's so I think the whole movie is so perfect and like the acting and it's something about the sound, the audio is like so kind of nostalgic and the ghosts in it, they made it so creepy and like the montages. What the frick? Oh, I accidentally triggered the like the chair button to make me drop and I was like, "Why am I um but yeah, the only thing I didn't like about it was the third act with like the bubble lady. I don't know exactly what that was, and she's like, and die,
Wait,
and there's like lightning.
marshmallow? The marshmallow puff? Stay Puft Marshmallow?
Wait,
That's the same
after the
movie.
puff?
Yeah.
No, after it. Yeah, no, the marshmallow puff one was awesome, but the like weird gatekeeper and like with the red eyes and like the bubble
Yeah.
suit, whatever that was. Um, I don't think that was necessary. Like the Stay Puff Marshmallow is the perfect ending, but still they didn't butcher it at all. Um, but yeah, it's and the theme is like so iconic and it plays everywhere. But yeah, it's a perfect movie.
Frick. I'm gonna. I didn't put it 4. I'm
Choose your
gonna
more.
move everything down, just so everybody knows. I'm gonna move everything down, and put Psycho as number 10.
Oh, you did not just put it as number 10.
Yeah, it's just very. Wait, is that?
Stop.
You better not have friggin' Psycho as like the top 3. Anyways, let me just fix this here. 8,
Hurry.
9, 10. Psycho. Yeah, Psycho is like really good. On to.
Yeah, Psycho's really good.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll just talk about Psycho. Psycho's definitely it's the second black and white movie on besides
Frankenweenie.
Frankenweenie. It was
Spit it
1960.
out.
It's definitely the like I would say it's the most classic, or at least in my opinion the most classic. Like when I think holy, it got 96% on Rotten Tomatoes. The highest on
Oh yeah,
both of our lists. Yeah, in 95 audience score, it's definitely one of the most highest regarded horror movies. And it's also the cinematography and the music, and there's also like the only I think it's the really one of the only movies that have like voiceover, cause she like it's not really voiceover, but it's like thoughts. Like you can hear their
Yeah.
thoughts at one time. The ending is really nice, and then the twist. The more I think about it, I'm like, actually, this might be higher on my list. It's
Exactly.
so good. And then there is barely any jump scares. The only really jump scare is the
Exactly. The most rated out of all of these have no jump scares.
Yeah.
What does that say, Bim Bim, with James Wong?
I never said they're the best.
No.
But it's definitely I really like it. I don't know about the acting.
Just to clarify, all the James Wong movies, they have 100,000 jump scares in like 5 minutes of the movie. That's why I don't like it.
1960 acting can be a little iffy, but especially for the main character. But the guy is really good acting, kind of.
What was that?
But that was number 4 or number 10.
Wait, James Wong. Wait, who did the Conjuring movies?
That's James Wan. I'm
Are you
pretty
sure?
sure.
I looked it up and it was like a random guy.
Yeah, James Wan.
James Wan?
Yeah.
Wan?
Yeah.
Wong?
W-A-N.
Q-E-N? Quan?
What do you say?
WUN.
Yes.
One?
Juan.
Oh, I thought it was James Wong.
Oh my
Okay,
gosh.
never mind.
Dude, he did Lights
Anyways,
Out, Dead Silence, La Llorona, Annabelle, The Nun,
yeah,
Annabelle,
yeah, I know.
Annabelle,
No, no.
Insidious.
Okay, anyways, number 4 is Psycho. Um,
Oh, we have. Oh wait, no, we would have had the same
no,
thing.
you would have. Um, but yeah, it's literally probably the most, not the most, but one of the most perfect movies. Um, every time I forget how early on she dies, because there's so much more after that of like investigation and stuff.
The opening
And
is kind of boring. It's kind of slow at the start.
it's really slow at the start. It's kind of like
I
this is
fell
not
asleep last time and woke up at the murder.
that totally takes you out of the
I couldn't
feel of
help
it.
it. I was like on an off sleep schedule because of Six Flags.
Um. Anyway, so yeah, the best part about it is probably what's his name?
Bates, Norman
Norman.
Bates.
Norman. He's literally the best actor there, and he the best part, not the best part. I would say the best part is like the interrogations between them because there's it's so realistic, and
Yo,
the
you
like
breaking up like crazy. All right, keep going.
because
Oh, that's good.
it's so realistic, and oh my goodness, freaking web root. Um. Anyway, it's just so realistic, and it's the music is one of the best parts about it. The ending is perfect, and but yeah. Anyways, that's it's such it's a modern it's a classic basically.
My number three. We're on our top three now. Number three for me is Child's Play 2. You haven't seen this, so you have no opinion on it.
Why would you pick the second one?
The Because it's better. It's better than just because it's a sequel doesn't mean it's the best.
Is
I
that the
mean,
camp one?
it's not bad. I really like the action. Chucky the doll is so much better in this. The first one is fine and it has some good facial expressions for like 1970 or whatever it was made in. Um uh Rotten Tomatoes. But I ranked it this highest in my had a 44% tomato meter, which is weird because I really love this one. The poster for it is amazing. It's like him smiling. It's half his face is like lit, and then he's like slicing a Jack in the Box wire with big scissors. It's amazing
What?
poster. Um, I kind of want it as my background, but it's it's oh my gosh, I'm just looking at the action scenes is a lot better in this one. There's one shot where Chucky is going out of the closet and he has like I don't know what he's holding. He's holding something. I forgot what it was. And he's like tapping it on his other hand and it's like moving back with him walking is like one of the best shots I've ever seen um in history. The only thing about this is like the start doesn't really make sense how he kind of came back to life. But again, it's him trying to find another soul to take and I really like him at the end. He has like half of his face burned off and like his other eyeballs sticking out, which is
Ew.
pretty cool. But yeah, I really like this one.
Did you watch The Bride of Chucky?
No, those weren't on any of
Is
the
that
other.
the fourth one?
It's yes, it's a fourth, fifth, and sixth is Seed, Bride, and
Jeez, I didn't know there was
Curse.
six.
There's seven.
The
There's
cult.
there's eight actually. There's Child's Play 1 or Child's Play 2, Child's Play 3,
Alright.
uh Seed of
We
Chucky,
don't need a
Bride,
history
Seed of
lesson.
Chucky, Bride of Chucky, Cult of Chucky, um oh no, I mean
Curse of
Curse of
Chucky.
Chucky, then Cult of Chucky, then is the new reboot, which is
Chucky Reborn.
the reboot was really good, but
Chucky
it's not as bad.
Unchained.
But I like this one.
Chucky
All right, you go.
2.0.
You go.
Chucky 10. Okay.
Go.
Number 3.
Is Lord
Uh,
Voldemort.
number 3
Inside
is
joke.
Lord Vord. Is Hocus Pocus. Um, like I said, I'm pretty sure we both have the same 1 and 2.
Definitely, yeah.
But It's so perfectly Halloweeny. Yeah, it's pretty perfect. I kind of forgot most of it. I do remember some of it, but it's like a classic. I've always it's like whenever I watch it, I felt like I've always been watching it. I kind of like knew what
Yeah,
happened next, and it was like really nostalgic. I was like, wait, hold up. This feels like something I've watched 1,000 times before.
it's on
But
Disney
yeah,
Plus.
I'd oh let's go. Um, I'll definitely watch it like 1,000 times again. But yeah, that's such a it's such a like I never thought witches would be such a. Never a fan with witches in like the horror community, and it's kind of like okay, but in this one it makes it more, it makes it them actually scary but funny at the same time, which is weird. And it's not a musical, which I love because I hate
Wait,
horror
is it not?
musicals except the number one.
I thought it was.
No, there's music in it.
Uh,
I think we should just
it's not a full-on musical.
yeah. There's
But they
music.
do it.
They do
They did
sing.
one song. It was I put a spell on you.
Yeah, yeah, because they were at a party. That's why.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, but yeah, I'm pretty sure we both have the same one. So let's just talk about it simultaneously instead of going back and
Number
forth.
two for mine is
Is
came out in
Coraline.
2009. Coraline.
Okay, I was about to say.
It got 90% on Rotten Tomatoes. This movie has no vibe like any other. People don't like
It's
it.
so
Some people don't like it. Charlie
off-putting.
definitely doesn't like it. I think it's the music because I don't think there's any instruments. I think besides like a piano or strings, I think most of it is a cappella. Just
You remember that one scene in it?
the opening scene is kind of creepy.
No, jeez. The the like show scene. I don't know why they did
Yeah, that
that.
was weird.
That
Um,
whole scene was interesting, but
the music at the start is iconic and
and
kind of
it's
creepy.
like a lot of percussion.
Uh,
Um.
the action scene, holy crap! At the end, when she
Oh
turned to a
yeah.
spider, the kind of
No, I'm
and
not.
okay, that was kind of cheesy, but
No, I loved it.
uh, but like when she turns into a spider, she's like in the web, and then
It's
later
so
on, whenever
well
the
made.
hand tries to crawl out and she's throwing it down the well, and then that like
Welby,
yeah, YB.
YB
Dude, you
saved
don't
him.
remember any of the
Why are you
characters.
born?
Why were you born?
Coraline.
Who plays the characters?
Um, but yeah, basically, in my opinion, it has such a odd and like off-putting vibe. But once you finish it, it's like, wow, that was actually amazing.
Oh,
If you
Dakota
don't finish,
Fanning. What the heck? How did
who's
I not
that?
know this? It's
Who's
the
that?
like girl from World of the Worlds.
Oh, that makes sense.
What the heck? The sound, yeah, it sounds like the voice. That's what the heck? I didn't even know that. Um, and
Who
then
was Why Are You Born?
cinematography, the crawling through the tunnel with the colors and stuff, like
Wow, how long do you remember it being?
the circus. I remember it being like a good hour and a half.
Hour and 40.
It doesn't say it on this one. It made holy frick! It made $75 million in box office.
I would see this in movies. So, oh, I would love that.
Um, yeah, it came out February 2009. Doesn't take place at Halloween, but it's just
Really?
so good. And then the
It's
voice
supposed to be
acting.
around winter.
The Dakota, yeah. Coraline. Coraline is kind of, her lines are kind of cheesy and delivered a little bit cheesy, but it's supposed to be kind of, it's based off a like a little book, right? I think it's
Poem or no? That's Nightmare Before Christmas. I don't know if it was original or
it came up as based on a true story. Yes, it was. Yeah, it was by Neil Gaiman.
it was a story. Dude, I would read that 100%.
What did Neil Gaiman? I know that name. What does he do? Oh, he does Good Omens. No wonder. He does the new Sandman thing. Good Omens.
New Sandman.
Yeah, the new Sandman comic, like read off. Um, Let's see if this is still. Yeah, it's still
Mr.
recording.
Sandman,
It's a
give me a
comic.
drink.
Uh,
Dude, imagine this
but
whole time it doesn't work.
no, it's working. It's working, tie. Um, it is. It's freaking amazing. When did we first? I think I remember when we first watched this. I think I had seen it a lot on the recommended during Halloween, and then I think, or did you start watching it and I walked in? One of the two.
I
No, you
think,
were watching it and I walked in. I was like, wow, this is actually really good.
yeah,
And then
I think I was watching it and I was like, wow, this is really good. And you came in at like around the end.
it's also
Yeah, that had to
directed
be like
by
2016 or something.
yeah, it was, and then from then on we just basically watched it. Um, yeah, that one's it's freaking good. For number one, I think we all know, or probably not all of you, but we both know. Number one. Hold on, wait. Let me see what year it is. Hold on. Let's go. It's a little premature. 1993 is The Nightmare Before
Nightmare Before
Christmas.
Christmas.
The that was so cheesy.
That's not copyright. It's not.
Um,
That's my
definitely
version.
best stick figure animation, best in my opinion Halloween movie.
Music.
Nostalgic.
music.
Yeah, music, singing, whatever. Um,
I think This Is Halloween has the
It got-
best Halloween song ever made.
let's go. Got 95 on the tomato meter.
Ooh.
91 audience score.
It's such an there's such iconic characters too.
Catherine O'Hara is Sally.
Isn't
The
Johnny
heck?
Depp? No. Who plays Jack Skellington?
Danny Elfman sings for Jack Skellington. He also did the music, and then Chris Sarandon did the voice. I think I learned this last time. And then Paul Rubens, which is what's his name? The like kind of Mr. Bean guy.
Locke.
Well, yeah, but the actor that plays him is like Mr. Bean.
Oh,
Pee Wee Herman. He's in it and he sings.
He's so old now.
Let's see if there's other people I know.
There's not that many people.
Yeah, they did a lot of. Yeah, so Danny Elfman did the music and then also sang for Jack Skellington because he kind of sounded like it made. Wow, it did not make much money. It was 8 million compared to
Well, yeah,
Coraline.
didn't it get once it got on I thought I heard that once it got on disc, that's whenever it exploded or
Yeah,
something like that.
October 24th, 1993. And then it started streaming 4 years later. Wow. It took 4 years to bring to disc.
You know how long it took to make this though? Like it took like
11 years, right?
like like 2
Hold on a minute.
seconds, like a minute of it took months.
To make. This one's only 76 minutes, which is shorter than Coraline, but it's still it about 3 years. Oh wow, I thought it was longer than that.
That means they would have started it like what? When do you think that this was made? Hold up.
Coraline only took like a year and a half.
When do you think this was made?
It was 1993.
I thought this was like 2002 or something.
But it's
Wow,
the
I'm actually
best
surprised.
acted music. Best music I would say is
This is Halloween. You
This
better
Is
say that.
Halloween. I also really like Jack's Lament and the what's this? It's definitely for all time. We'll always watch it the night before Halloween, which is kind of weird because it's called Night Before Christmas. I personally see it as a Halloween movie. Yeah, I'm talking about you. Oh, jeez, what was that?
Ew.
Yes, I'm talking about you, the person who's listening, and you
Ew.
know who you are that think it's both, and the another person who thinks it's a Christmas movie. Yeah, I'm talking to
It's-
you.
It's
It's a Halloween movie.
I would watch if I feel like I don't know. I would watch it at Thanksgiving. It would make sense though. But I wouldn't want to watch a Halloween movie. It's not like it's like watching a Christmas movie after Christmas. It's kinda
Imagine
like,
watching
why?
Elf on 4th of July.
Ew. No, no, like right after, like January 15th. It's like watching
Maybe,
White Christmas.
but
But no.
the thing with watching it, you don't. I like watching a movie and then like a couple days later thinking about it, and you can't really do that with Night Before Christmas because I'm watching it the night before Halloween and I have other things to think about. Who is this guy? I've been watching. I've been looking at this guy's face while talking and thinking.
Wait, who?
Glenn Shadix. He plays the like tearaway face. I know him. He was in yeah, he was in Beetlejuice.
What?
Yeah, he was that guy from Beetlejuice. Yeah, it's a Halloween movie.
It's like for people who
Wait,
haven't watched it,
Let me
it's like
let me
it
see such
has
a
a
poll.
lot of Christmas in it. It could be I could see why people would consider it a Christmas movie because it's literally the story is based on Christmas, but it's set in Halloween Town. So technically it's a Christmas movie, but you could call it a Halloween movie because of the fact of the setting and the characters. It's like if the elves from Santa's workshop went to Halloween Town and most of the movie was in Halloween Town, that would be a Halloween movie because the plot revolves around them finding out about Halloween, and without the Halloween it's just them as elves. But so it's the same thing with this. It's like the plot is the Christmas part about the movie, but
There's
the setting and the characters is Halloween Town.
there is
So it's a confliction.
a poll by IMDb, and 405 votes whether it's a Christmas movie or it's a Halloween movie.
What did I get?
What do you guess? And how many voted out of 405?
Probably 70% voted Halloween,
Well, I
30%.
can't do math. Say like what number out of 405?
Oh shoot, 302 voted it's Halloween.
Close. 256 voted Halloween and 149 voted Christmas. Let's go.
That makes sense. I would think it would be more
Get
Halloween.
destroyed Christmas.
Did you know why Oogie Boogie is so scared of Jack?
No.
Because Oogie Boogie's most dominant emotion of his personality is fear. And wait, what? Game Boy Advance game, the Pumpkin King.
What are you
They had a
saying?
Pumpkin King Game Boy.
No way. I want it. Give me.
Wait, I don't know. It doesn't even. I thought.
Bro,
it
you
was
left
never
me
mind.
hanging.
I left.
Okay.
Jack Skellington has 4 or 5 skeleton children with Sally.
I could have gone through my life without knowing that. Okay. All right, moving on.
What would they look like?
And then there's like speculation that Paranorman. Wait, I thought. I put-
Zero is a boy.
Oh frick!
Victor is Jack Skellington.
I was gonna put another really good movie is Corpse Bride. I didn't put it on here, but also really good. People think that Frankie Winnie, the kid in Frankie Winnie, is Jack Skellington as a kid on Earth, and
no,
then
Victor from Corpse Bride.
yeah,
Oh, it goes throughout his life.
yeah, or like that Frankie Winnie is like an afterlife, and so it's like versus Victor because it's like in the Victorian times, so to speak, and I didn't even remember that it was placed then, and then there was Frankenweenie, and it was like nowadays basically, or whenever it was made, 14 or something, and then comes Night Before Christmas where he's dead, and because he's done all these things Halloween related, somehow he's the king of Halloween, but I don't know. Yeah, so we all know Night Before Christmas is the best Halloween movie. I think we can all agree there. Except some people. Anyways, thanks for watching. Hopefully in freaking 2 months and a half, probably not even remember this, but 2 months and
Why
a
is
half.
this so far away?
Hopefully on the 30th or the 31st, might post it on the 31st or after. We'll do another one of these. We might do some more in between, and we'll rank once we did
Probably,
watched all the new ones.
probably right after we watch Nightmare Before Christmas,
Yeah.
because
We have to
that
rank
literally
them.
would be the last
Well,
one.
that's not gonna change.
It's not gonna change, but it's gonna give us more information.
Or
Um,
more memory of it.
yeah, so we can
Okay.
discuss it more.
Yeah, see, please argue with me in the comments, or list your top 10 below. Even though this is probably gonna release on the 17th, 18th, I don't know, of
Why is
August.
that?
Of August, I don't know. I want to put more out there. I've scheduled so many in like September, so I want to make one soon. But yeah, thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.
Goodbye.